What if I told you that skipping your influenza vaccine or the flu shot could land you or someone you love in the hospital? Sounds dramatic, right? But as a doctor, unfortunately, I have seen it happen more times than I can count. And every influenza season, a lot of patients ask me, Doctor, do I really need the flu shot? Some people say I'm healthy and I never had it. Or they say, we heard it doesn't even work. And I always tell them the same thing. It only takes one bad influenza infection to end up in hospital. Hi, I'm Dr. Batool, and in this video, I will walk you through the real facts about the influenza vaccine, who needs it, how it works, what science says, and the side effect you might experience. Let's get into it. What is influenza? Influenza or the flu, it isn't just a bad cold. It's a contagious virus that spreads easily and can cause serious illnesses, especially in the vulnerable people. Yes, you might experience symptoms like fever, sore throat, and fatigue, but influenza can lead to pneumonia, dehydration, and even organ failure, especially in young kids, older patients, and people with chronic conditions. Unfortunately, every year hundreds of thousands are hospitalized and tens of thousands die from influenza worldwide. And because it mutates constantly, the vaccine needs to be updated annually. How the vaccine works? The influenza vaccine is like a yearly software update for your immune system. Each year, scientists tailor it to match the strains expected to circulate. It contains inactivated or killed virus. It can't give you the flu. Instead, it helps your body build immunity or immune memory, so when the real virus shows up, your system is ready. Does it actually work? The vaccine effectiveness changes every year, but it's typically between 40 to 60% depending on how well it matches the circulating strain. But even when it doesn't prevent infection entirely, it still reduces your risk of severe illnesses, lowers your chance of hospitalizations, shortens recovery time, helps prevent complications like pneumonia and stroke in children who are vaccinated. It cuts the risk of flu-related death by over 50%. Side effects that you might expect are common concern from people is the side effects, but for most people they are mild and short-lived. Common side effects include soreness or redness at the injection site, mild muscle aches or fever, fatigue, and less common are headaches, chills, or nausea, usually lasting only 1 to 2 days. Serious reaction can happen, but that's very rare. And like any vaccine, there is the risk of anaphylactic, but that's only about 1 in a million. And that's why we ask you to wait 15 minutes after getting the shot. And again, the flu shot cannot give you the flu. Any symptoms afterwards are signs your immune system is actually doing its job. Let's bust some biggest myths together. Myth number 1. The flu shot gives you the flu. No, it contains a killed or weakened virus. You might feel sore or tired, but it is not the actual flu. Myth number 2. I got vaccinated last year and still got sick. You likely had a milder version. The vaccine reduces the severity of the illness, even if it doesn't fully prevent infection. Myth number 3. I had the flu before, so I am now immune. Influenza mutates. Last year's immunity won't protect you this year. Myth 4. I never get sick, so I don't need it. You might feel fine, but you can still spread the virus to someone vulnerable, like a baby, pregnant woman, or elderly family members. And again, some people say, I'm healthy, do I really need it? This is probably the most common reason people skip the influenza vaccine, but the truth is, even healthy people can get very sick from influenza. You can spread it before you even know you are infected. So getting vaccinated isn't just about you, it's about protecting your community, babies and children, protecting the pregnant lady, people with asthma, diabetes, or heart disease, the elderly patients or co-workers if you work in healthcare or aged care. When should you get it, or what's the best time? The best time is early autumn before influenza season peaks, but even if it's already winter, it is not too late. It takes only about 2 weeks for your body to build full protection. So, should you get the flu shot? It is easy to think of influenza as just the bad cold, but every year, unfortunately, thousands, including young, healthy adults, land up in hospital or ICU or even worse. If you are eligible, please get vaccinated. If you are unsure, speak to your doctor. And if you have any questions, drop them down in the comments. I had love to answer them in the future videos, because real health isn't about hoping for the best. It's about making the informed decision that protects you and the people around you. Stay safe and stay vaccinated.